Grant Doyle here in Great Bend, Kansas. I'm kind of what you might call a Birdman. I carve ducks, geese, cranes, turkeys. I'm a full-time bird taxidermist. Sometimes I think I might grow feathers, and at least my wife thinks I might. I was lucky enough to have a grandpa and a dad who took us hunting at a young age. I think it's very important, to have a kid to experience that kind of a life. Being in the outdoors of any sort, hunting, fishing, trapping, it's a heritage that can last a lifetime. It's not just a sport, it's not just a hobby, it can be a way of life, in the outdoors. This is the greatest place in the world to sit out here on the creek bank. Where would we be if concrete all around us? This is a happy place. And to have that, at your fingertips as a kid, I think it's good for the heart. It really is. I started bird hunting at a young age, and I really was interested in all sorts of wing shooting. Became interested in shooting sporting clays and hunting ducks and geese, turkeys, and it's really been my passion. And I was really interested in all aspects of bird hunting, and it led me into the art of taxidermy. And I was always an artist, and I was an artist and drew birds and painted, and always did all sorts of different types of bird art. From there, it progressed into some decoy carving. I did a few projects for some decoy companies, and then I started our own decoy company. Yeah, these are our new sandhill cranes we come out with last season. These are a lesser sandhill crane. I like to keep it pretty simple. It's a good life. You can't complain too much. I have the marsh 5 miles down the road. Got a nice duck boat. It's not a new duck boat, it's a 1956. Got an old Browning shotgun. It's not new either, but it's a 1970 and it does a good job. I like to drive around an old Bronco. I just don't like new things, but simple life really keeps me going, I think. Suspension on the Bronco is a little rougher than they make modern vehicles.
Mine too. In here somewhere in a group deal, kind of talk, and you can't put it on speakerphone,
So it's Wednesday, April 17th. The governor's one-shot turkey hunt is tomorrow and Friday, and we got Preston Pittman, Sean Stahl, Jim Runquist, and some company, and then 7 veterans from the U.S. military here for the governor's one-shot. And before the banquets and all the hunt gets started every year, we like to have a bunch of steaks. No better way to kick it off than spring storm.
I carry this around all year. Good. Waiting good on one time.
Number 9.
We got some decoys for the veterans here. We're gonna give them out for the Kansas Governor's turkey hunt. I feel fortunate to be invited out here to the Kansas Governor's shoot, and we get to give back a little bit with a couple turkey decoys to some of our veterans.
Hey, if y'all haven't met Grant yet, Grant Doyle is a great person. Not only is he phenomenal bird taxidermist, he also has a killer decoy company called Inception, and I'm gonna basically let him do his thing, man.
Well, we got a few turkey decoys for y'all, and we're gonna give them all, or 3 of them for you guys to hunt tomorrow, I guess. If you guys like turkey hunting.
Yeah. Yeah, we start with the brick clay, and then we seal some, mold it, and then we put it in production and change a few things. They're all hand painted. We got a couple guys that know what to sell. Oh yeah, it's a lot of work. We got pretty much speed skill. We're just trying to make it a little better.
Yeah.
Which one did you get?
Listen to some of the veterans talk and their experiences about the outdoors. It's very interesting and sheds new light on how I look at it too now.
And I'm in the middle of the United States, Kansas, and I hear a gobbler cracking off, and I'm hearing that mother hen, that boss hen, saying, "Hey, follow me," and I'm just thinking, like, all the sacrifices that I've done has led me to a place where I can enjoy I can heal. I can enjoy my family, I can enjoy my friends, and it just makes me that much more stronger, and all the things that I've done. And all these guys can say the same thing, but it really is about, outdoors for me is how I build my resiliency. And, when I can sit out there, whether I'm hunting with Grant Doyle and his wife out there at Great Bend, or I'm out here in Kansas and El Dorado hunting turkeys, or I'm up in Nebraska hunting, white-tailed deer, it doesn't matter where I am. It's all the same. Right. It's about finding yourself and your inner peace, and coming together with those, I don't want to say demons, because they're not necessarily demons, but those things that you've experienced in your life that you can reflect on, that's going to make you a stronger person, and hopefully maybe be able to pass that on to somebody else who's struggling. And it's all about keeping those connections. So thank you.
They talk about the outdoors being a healing place, and I've never thought about it that way. But it really is. Out here, anybody can come out here and find solitude and the beauty of nature, and a lot of people do not have that available to them. Whether they live in the cities or are busy with their work schedule, being able to come out here is kind of a gift.
Over the morning for the Kansas Governor's shoot. The governor and trees were good. We had a big storm coming last night. Surprised these turkeys aren't floating down the creek. They come down as a toad strangler. We'll see what happens though. They're gobbling pretty good still.